Christmas parade. Your favorite newsman, Angel San Juan, and your second favorite color football guy, Charlie Jehlen, with you tonight. It's a beautiful night for it. Starting to feel a lot like Christmas.
For real, this always gets me into Christmas spirit. I love the Nederland Christmas parade. I love working with Charlie, and he's so nice that he's crouching a little bit. So because I'm really not this tall, and obviously he's not this short, but hey, I like this. Obviously, I'm not doing the work because Charlie's the one that has to crouch. But I really love that the weather is perfect for Christmas. It's been a little warm. Not tonight. It feels great.
Yeah, it kind of feels like one of those football games we did over in, I think it was Santa Fe, where there was like a 30-mile-an-hour wind the whole time. You could hear it in the microphone. But, yeah, we've got a little bit of a south wind here, but cloudy skies, but it feels really, really good. And we're so glad to be here with you. Mid-County Teachers Credit Union is sponsoring tonight's webcast. Live webcast, again, Sheffield Productions YouTube channel, just like we did the 10 Nederland football games all year long.
Great. I got to see some of them. Y'all did great.
Yeah, that one at Port Neches Groves, we need to talk about.
I know. I love both towns, but I have a godson who plays for Port Neches. So, but hey, it was an exciting season for both teams. And Mid-County is a great place to be. And this is actually one of my favorite Christmas events. It really does put me in the spirit. And I'm just amazed at how many folks are out here.
They started lining up about 90 minutes ago. I mean, there were people over here. And, of course, it's wall-to-wall now here on Nederland Avenue. Our three judges, Kay DeQueer, Sylvia Root, and Jeff Ortiz, we were all talking beforehand about how there are some Christmas parade junkies that go to all the different area Christmas parades and watch them. And some of the other chambers called Nederland to say, when are you doing yours? Because we don't want to conflict with it.
Exactly. And look at the kids just love it. They were running around having so much fun. It's really putting them in the spirit. And we have great judges. Those are some experts right there. And you know what I like about all three of them? They're so involved in their community.
Yes.
They want to do so much. And taking the time to do this, they really support Nederland and Mid-County, and it's just look at this is already feeling like Christmas, and the fact that you get to bundle up makes it even more fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that our backs are to this south wind right here, but Nederland has been in the news quite a bit recently. They're talking about the Mid-County Plaza over at the airport that's been planned. There are a bunch of other buildings around here as well. We've got all sorts of stuff going on.
Well, I come through Nederland a lot too because I try not to do it, but I work late, so I get off late. And the best place to go is where you have Whataburger, Burger King, and McDonald's at one end. And then I heard that old hotel that finally got torn down, it's going to be a Checkers.
Yep, indeed. I mean, Nederland Avenue, you'll be able to eat here every day of the week for 2 weeks and have different food every night. And then you go 2 blocks over on 365 and you got everything else.
You do. And another landmark that many people don't know about, there is a Channel 6 microphone underneath Nederland Avenue because I have the bad habit of putting stuff on the top of the car.
Oh, no.
And I did that with the microphone, and the photographer took off, and I said, "Ooh, I left the microphone up there." And Chief Porter, Nederland Police Chief Porter, he looked for it, but I think it went under the cement, so now it may be a time capsule years from now.
Speaking of Chief Porter, we do want to thank the City of Nederland, the Nederland Police Department, and the Nederland Fire Department for their help with the parade. We've got a pumper truck over here with lights on it that are shining. We're in the Advanced Auto Parts parking lot, and we want to give thanks to them for allowing us to roll a flatbed truck over here. Advance Auto is also giving us power. We are standing on a flatbed trailer provided by the Airport Gulf Wrecker Service, and the judges are immediately to our left. So they're elevated up here where they can see everything on the parade, even on the north side of Nederland Avenue over there. And, of course, we want to thank United Rentals for the light posts that are scattered throughout the entire parade route. Southeast Texas starters for the use of the golf carts. And golf carts are ubiquitous in Nederland, all over the place. Thank Bearcom, which is formerly K Electronics, for the two-way radios being used. Leslie Reagan Photography is photographing our parade. And again, our three judges, Kay DeQueer, Sylvia Root, and Jeff Ortiz, are going to be making categories or selections in 3 different categories for first and second place. And, of course, we have Nederland High School students around helping Sheffield Productions all around the place. This is the crew that did the Nederland football webcast. And if we haven't reached out to touch you yet for the 2022 sponsorships, it will be happening soon. We're already planning a better webcast this next season. And one of the things we love, the support that the extended Nederland business community made to that outreach.
Definitely. In Sheffield Productions, I've been thankfully associated. Y'all made me part of the family, and I love it so much. Such a professional job, and yet it really enhances the community activities, showing them and making folks who might not be able to attend. You can always count on Mike Sheffield and the crew, you, Charlie, and giving us front row seats, and I feel very spoiled. This is the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. The best view and everything.
I mean, we were doing the Friday night experience back on KBTV, what, decade, 15 years ago.
Can you believe it's been over 10 years for real?
I was young.
Oh, you're still young. But you know what I really enjoy is that I know now you are enjoying a little bit about the retired life, because I see you less, and I'm seeing your daughter and granddaughter more often in events, because they're quite. I brought it up earlier. Quite the talent, dancing, pageant participant. It's always good to see.
If you ever have an opportunity to go to a pageant hosted by my young friend here in San Juan, it is a treat, because he's the king of the athletes. And anything he knows how to cover, and that comes from all that live TV he's done. The favorite newscaster from Southeast Texas. I do the gospel probably has as far as trustworthiness, I think y'all are tied.
I love working with Greg. It's an honor to have been out. This is his 44th year. I'm actually in my 30th. It's funny because now I bump into people that.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
It's an honor, but in a way, it's like, wow.
It's like a film buddy Carrie Hayes on the way to the here. I know it's time for me to retire from education when the grandkids and children are taught, are coached, are coming through the school. That's when you say sayonara. One last shout out we need to give, and it is a big one, to the people at Fast Break number 2, immediately next to Advantage Auto. Tanya and Amy, a couple of clerks working in there, but Advantage Auto, the owner is Scott Rand, and they have been, it's a family-owned business, 4 generations since 1967. Scott actually worked at this location as a teenager.
Wow.
And his family owns a total of 6 Fast Break locations in Port Neches, Port Arthur, Vidor, 2 stores in Beaumont, and Fast Break number 2 here on Nederland Avenue. So Sheffield Productions, we appreciate the support here from all of the business community. Everybody pulls together because they want this lighted parade to be a success. We didn't have one last year.
I know, and we really missed that. We are so anxious, and I feel things are this really feels I guess just more exciting, more fun, because we did have that pause, if you could say, and obviously it was a tough year for a lot of folks. So we want to get together, we want to celebrate, and I'm just amazed. Charlie gave me this book of entries, and it is literally it's. I mean, you're a teacher. It's kind of, I think it's almost the size of the Odyssey. We have a lot of a lot of entries, and that makes it really exciting. Just the amount of participants who are actually, because it's not easy to get a float ready for a lighted parade, but people don't mind because they know they have fun doing it, and of course people have fun watching it.
Over 160 entries. Sylvia Root was talking beforehand about how when they used to hand make some of the floats, with chicken wire and tissue paper and all of that stuff. I don't think in the cold wind we're going to be doing that type of stuff, but it's going to be good because you have all the different groups and organizations of Nederland that are going to be marching here in front of us. And the homecoming parade is a little bit different because, that's primarily school-oriented.
Right.
This has got everybody.
And I love so many of the dance schools here have participants or the kids that from this entire area. So although it's a parade here in Nederland, you actually see participants from Port Neches, Groves, the surrounding areas who might not live in Nederland, but definitely go to dance classes together and go to school together. So that just makes it even more fun. But yeah, it's exciting, and Nederland Avenue is looking really nice. They've done a great job, and I know we've done a lot of stories on it. And the fact that, and they've also done a great job. I know the city of Nederland and the UDC bringing attracting businesses here, trying to expand the area. In fact, one of the judges, Jeff Ortiz, I had to. Well, I was with our friend James Ware. He had to get a tux for his daughter's wedding, and we always go to Jeff, and I love his new shop on Boston Avenue.
Yeah, he was running that commercial during football season, and it said new location soon to open. Now there it is. So much is getting built on Boston. You could literally, when they have their special Saturday get-togethers and things like that, you can spend all day and not see the same stuff in any two stores.
Oh, it's so much fun, and the folks who own those shops are so good about getting really unique stuff. And again, we should remind folks that this is the season of shopping, so if you can't, shop local.
Yeah, really, that's the big thing about Nederland Chamber of Commerce. They pull together, they help each other, they have their meetings. I think it's the second Tuesday of every month. There's one coming up here on the 14th. But, and I do want to give a shout out again to Mike Sheffield, who loaned all of us his leftover Santa hats. I've got the one that says nice. I think you might have naughty.
I have the naughty one?
Yeah, you got the naughty one on the back of your hat there. But Mike's been going around. He's a Santa Claus. He looks
great.
The part.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is I always have I have a naughty Santa hat, and I just bought a new car, and it's a Rogue. So what is that? I think that kind of. But my name's Angel, so I have it balanced out.
I know, yeah, and that's it. You got the good angel on the right shoulder, the rogue angel on the left shoulder.
Rogue angel, yes.
The rogue angel. Well, that fits right in with Mike Sheffield, skinny Santa. We've been picking on him because he lost that weight.
He's looking really good, and he just such. Just everyone who participates, such energy to put this together, and it is really such a profound. I've worked with a lot of TV people, and I feel like when I do anything with Sheffield Production, it's the easiest thing I do because, it makes it easy. I just come up here, stand with the best seat in the house.
It's like I told Robert Reed, my cohort in football. I told him they actually pay us to sit down and talk about football. He said, "Yeah, it's a big racket."
Oh, it isn't Robert. The pretty one in the family is Mary Ann.
True.
But we do love Robert.
But I do want to mention, those of you watching live and free tonight, Mid-County Teachers Credit Union is bringing this to you. And this is going to be posted on the Sheffield Productions YouTube page, just like a YouTube channel, just like all of the football games. So you can go back and look at this later.
And, of course, we have the Boy Scout Troop 232. This is the Nederland Boy Scout Troop 232, sponsored by St. Charles Catholic Church. Troop 232 is an organization for youth in the Mid-County area, ages 11 to 18, and they are going behind the Nederland police truck there, driven by Chief Gary Porter. And, of course, they look at that. Boy Scouts do so. We have such great Boy Scouts in general, but here in our community, they do such great service acts. So we're very glad to see that Boy Scout Troop number 232 from Mid-County.
And following behind, my old friend Jenny Holyfield, the Nederland Mother of the Year for 20 and 21.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is great. And look how cute.
Yeah, she's got a rocking chair right there in the back.
She might have the best seat in the house. And, of course, these are our sponsors coming up. This is MCT Credit Union, has always been committed to the well-being and future of the communities we serve. And what a beautiful float they have there. The employees take pride in making a difference in the lives of others. Helping people is the nature of MCT Credit Union. And, of course, it's the theme, never stop growing. It's more than just a saying for us. It's commitment to help reach the goals by providing the best possible financial products, services, and support. And what a wonderful, I love the well-lit, and I think they're throwing some candy, so that makes them popular with all those kiddos. And I love how the kids bring the bags. They're prepared.
And you notice Sheffield brought several cameras. We've got one here on the truck with us. We've got a boom camera. We've got a wireless camera on the other side. We're having fun tonight. Evie Shipley, Junior Miss Nederland. Evie is in a cute little sports car right there, decorated with lights. And she's wearing her crown and sash, and, of course, smiling, waving, and sharing candy.
What a cool car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I think coming up behind them is Congressman Randy Weber.
Whoa.
And Brenda Weber, as the congressman likes to say, is a Nederland native. That's his wife, and she was in town earlier reading. I think she went to do some gingerbread houses with the kids. In fact, I think that is Miss Brenda Weber right there, a Nederland native, happy to be in her hometown.
And behind them being taken by the tractor is the Nederland High School varsity football team. 2021 Bum Phillips winners. I'm reading this. I wouldn't let Angel do it. Under the direction of Coach Barrow and his amazing coaching staff, and Sheffield Productions had so much fun being with them all season long. This family of football boys would like to wish everyone in our community a very Merry Christmas.
And what a great season they had. They made us proud. We were so proud. We had a lot of great teams. I know I know our area teams were just LCM and West Orange Stark were the last ones, but they really made us proud. And I think this is the Nederland High School band coming down. And what a great marching band. They're very unique, 238 members strong. The golden pride of the Golden Triangle, the Nederland High School band performs throughout the fall, playing in the stands and, of course, in the field. But tonight, we're lucky to have them here at the parade.
Yeah, they've maintained straight ones for the 34th consecutive year, being rated superior by all three judges in the UIL marching contest. Head drum major of the band is Alyssa Patterson, co-drum major Cindy Nguyen. And directors of the Golden Pride of the Golden Triangle are Greg Rose, Gary Janicek, and Justin Colazzo. Following behind them, the Nederland High School Westonaires in their Santa outfits.
The legendary Westonaires, definitely such a pride and tradition here with Nederland, and that marching band is fantastic.
34 years straight ones. Imagine.
That's amazing.
Behind them, the Nederland High School varsity, junior varsity, and freshman cheerleaders, and Big Ned, along with the Philpott vehicle that will be given away to one lucky student at the Nederland High School Philpott Nederland Partner in Education for perfect attendance.
I love Big Ned, and I get to participate in a lot of walks and events, and they always ask Big Ned to come, and Big Ned is a hit. Everyone with children, adult, everyone, and usually their walks in Beaumont, so Big Ned's beloved everywhere in the Golden Triangle.
There on the white truck, the Nederland softball team, the 2022 Nederland softball team, very happy to be participating in this year's Christmas parade. Go Dogs!
And coming up, this is the Tiny Miss Mid-County Madness Queen. Now, this is actually a new pageant that started this year. This is the Tiny Miss Mid-County Madness Queen, Isley Duhan. And Isley is 5 years old and is wishing everyone a very safe and Merry Christmas. Very cute. And, who's that? Let's see.
The Jack Brooks Regional Airport. This is their fire department. And, of course, no planes fly out of there at night or, at this time. But look at that. That's beautiful fire rescue right there.
It's such a big responsibility they have at the airport, and they do such a great job. And, of course, they're tossing some candy, too.
Next, we have Alex Rupp, political candidate. He's running for commissioner in Precinct 2.
Yes, he is. They're vying for the empty seat of a longtime friend of ours, Brent Weaver, who served that for many years. He was a former sheriff's office deputy, then commissioner, doing a great job, and now that seat is vacant, and Alex is one of the candidates who also happens to be the manager at the airport.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Mid-County Teachers Credit Union, and, of course, Advantage Auto Parts for making this place available to us. Fast Stop number 2 for providing the power. I mean, with electricity, there's so much you can do.
I know, right? It's amazing.
Without electricity, the lighted Christmas parade would be in the dark. No. Now we have the Texas Stress. They provide heat training services to all industries which build, maintain, or repair refineries, chemical, power, or gas plants. They also work on valves, pressure valve vessels, heat exchangers, rail cars, all sorts of things. Family owned since 1990, Texas Stress has made a name for itself by offering unparalleled customer service and the best technicians in the field. Visit TexasStress.com or follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn to learn more about how they can help with your project.
And we were talking about those dance teams that we have in the area, and of course, one of the most renowned ones, and of course, taught a lot of generations of girls is Company D, and they are leading the pack. Company D is excited to celebrate its 20th year of business, located at 343 North Twin City Highway, right here in Nederland. The studio offers all genres of dance instruction, from ballet to hip hop, and they are proud to have been the first studio in Mid-County and the surrounding areas to offer free baby ballet classes for 3-year-old dancers, which they started in 2002. And there are some happy kiddos right there. And I think Company D has several floats.
Yeah, they needed 2 flatbeds for this group.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big group.
Next, we have ABS Towing and Recovery, a locally owned towing and recovery company owned by Susan and Chad Richard. They have more than 30 years' experience in getting your car out of a ditch, rescuing you after an accident, or towing your car to your mechanic. ABS has 3 units available to meet your needs. Call 409-999-6060 to have your vehicle towed. ABS Towing and Recovery.
You know what I love to see too is that not only are there kiddos and their parents, but I see some puppies here too. Some pets are also taking in this beautiful lighted parade.
As long as they don't eat too much of the candy.
I know, especially stay away from that chocolate.
Yeah, I've got a puppy dog that if she can get it before I pick it off the ground, it's gone. Whether it could be a washer, a nut. I mean,
that is hilarious. Well, this is really neat. This is Miss B's Takeout, and it's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer truck. Miss B's Takeout is located at 5949 West Port Arthur Road in Port Arthur. Miss B's has your favorite home-cooked meals to go, or they will deliver large orders. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 2. Menu items range from soups, salads, sandwiches, burgers, pastas, and your favorite holiday meals. I'm going to have to go there. I haven't been there yet.
Next up, we have Sean Miller for Commissioner. Sean is running for County Commissioner Precinct 2.
That's right. That's the same office we just saw Alex Rupp a little while ago. And Sean is a Jefferson County deputy, and a lot of good folks running for that seat. And we wish them all well so far, you know, and a lot. I mean, they just do a lot for the community. Win or lose, they're serving the community.
Behind that golf cart, in another one, Nederland Heritage Festival Master Tiny Tots second runner-up, Barrett Hayter. He's got the extended golf cap. I like that.
Oh, and now coming up, I will let Charlie do this one because dear to his heart.
Dear to my heart.
You were principal for many years.
Too long. Still drop my wife off there every morning. The Central Middle School cheerleaders. Rachel Anderson, head cheerleader, Emmy LaBeouf, Kirsten Mills, Ivo Lascara, Isabel Reyes, Jada Woods, Gazelle Young. The mascot spike is Lacey Bergeron, their sponsor. Mandy Thompson, Central Middle School cheerleaders.
I have to, Charlie's a humble man, but I have to say I cover a lot of schools. And it was always a pleasure visiting your school and the hospitality you had. And I really enjoyed just how, and Charlie always had great stories because you had great kids, you know. And I remember even one of the last ones we did is you had an influx of bilingual kids,
Yep.
and y'all were ahead of the game of preparing for that influx, and y'all done great.
That's when I threw you into that class and said, "Okay, you're a bilingual teacher now. Teach them algebra." Central Middle School Band, composed of 130 7th and 8th grade students. They perform at various events throughout the year, including home football games, parades, and UIL competitions. Along with various community concerts, the Central Band prides itself on a tradition of excellence that includes continually being named as one of the top middle school band programs in the state of Texas, and the Jazz Band being named the top middle school jazz program in the state this past year. Directors for the band are Eric Rose and Jonathan Blake. They're led in the parade by drum major Addison Barnes. Yeah, when they were named the #1 middle school jazz band in the state, that really was phenomenal.
Oh, I know you're proud of that. And you know what I love? I'm loving the different beautiful camera shots that Sheffield Productions getting here tonight. I mean, from all over, you really, as you're watching the monitor, you're seeing what we're seeing, which is beautiful.
Twirls and swirls. Students of Twirls and Swirls have marched in the Christmas parade since 1970. Tonight, students are marching and twirling batons, hoops, and knives to the popular Christmas song, "Christmas is Coming." Each girl has glow sticks attached to her baton for the lighted parade. Parade performers range in age from 4 years to 18 years old. Twirls and Swirls Studios, located in Nederland, and is owned by Phyllis Mosley.
Oh, it looks really nice. Look at that.
Did you ever try twirling a baton?
No, I'm just so clumsy. I don't have any manual dexterity. I always tell folks that the only thing I really can do in life is record. So I hope I never.
It's talk. Huh?
That's it. That's it. I can't fix anything. I can't, But the good thing is, and here is Stella Shuff, Baby Miss Mid County Madness 2021. And all these pageant queens and babies have beautiful cars there.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nice. They have great rides.
Ella Morales, the 2021 Nederland Heritage Festival Little Miss first runner-up, and Olivia Morales, the Festival Little Miss third runner-up. I think they're both right in the same car right behind Stella.
Yep, they sure are. Beautiful cars, too, and just precious little babies. Oh, I see a Christmas tree coming. And I actually think is that a Cub Scout pack coming?
I believe so.
Oh, this is Cub Scout pack 232 that you see here. You see our little pageant babies as they're leaving the screen, but coming up right there in the trailer behind that white truck with the Christmas tree. That is Nederland Cub Scout pack 232. Cub Scouting is fun for the whole family. It sure is. And scouting boys and girls help guide them into becoming great citizens and teaches them to be aware and conserve and the outdoors. It's fun, hands-on learning and achievement that puts kids in the middle of the action and prepares them for today. And that is Cub Scout Pack 232. And what a very cool float they have. They have a little Christmas tree there at the top. They all have Santa hats. Wear them well. And they are tossing some candy. That is a good group.
Behind them are the Nederland swim team.
Oh, this is cool.
They're on their flatbed truck, and believe me, they're glad to. Although the pool is heated, I do need to point that out.
Yeah. I was going to ask that. Yeah. I was going to say they can't. They're not doing much tonight, but if they wanted to, they really could. And a really nice float there. The Nederland swim team, and now we have the Tiny Talk's second runner-up following the swim team. That's the swim team we're looking at right there.
Yeah, again, we've got so many cameras here.
Oh, I mean, great. And following the swim team, we have the Tiny Talk second runner-up and Tiny Princess.
Penelope Price is the 3-year-old daughter of Brock and Rebecca Pryor. Penelope Pryor, my apologies. She loves participating in the Nederland Heritage Festival pageant every year.
Oh, that's
and the first runner-up is Quinn Pryor. Quinn is the 5-year-old daughter of Brock and Rebecca Pryor. She is in kindergarten in Nederland ISD and loves also participating in the annual Nederland Heritage Festival pageant. Next, we have Miss Infant Southeast Texas, Emmylou Gallier.
Oh, she's cute. Look at that crown.
Miss Mardi Gras, People's Choice. Olivia is the 7-year-old daughter of Travis and Abby Lindsay. She competed in the 2021 Miss Mardi Gras Scholarship Pageant and was voted the 2021 Miss Mardi Gras People's Choice. By winning this title, she's been able to volunteer in her community with organizations such as Adaptive Sports for Kids.
That's a great group. And that's the neat thing. Not only win these pageants, they also serve the community, and that is the People's Choice. Now, that's followed by Princess Miss Golden Triangle, Olivia Grace Nell, Princess Miss Golden Triangle for 2021.
We also have the People's Choice Miss Southeast Texas, Aubric Aranjo. Sydney Nguyen, Miss Mardi Gras.
Oh, Cindy, she's a very nice young lady. She was sponsored this year by Zaza's, another new business right there on Nederland Avenue, which is located by Judices, which, I was telling Al one day that I actually dream of the shrimp at Judices. I have problems, but it is so good. Look at the crowd. I mean, it's just really.
Oh yeah, I mean this place is packed. Last one out of the house, turn off the lights. All
Right.
of Nederland
It's
and,
right
and a
here.
lot of Southeast Texas is right here.
Exactly.
And notice they're edging closer to get closer to the candy that's thrown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the only. I love the view, but we don't have much access to that candy that's being thrown,
Well,
which is probably a good thing.
I got people, ain't you?
Oh, you got
I got
okay,
people.
great. Well, if your people get with my people, I would love to get some candy.
Dawn's Inspired Dance and Fitness is located in Nederland next to Nederland High School. Dawn's was established in 1994. Students range from ages from 3 up. They even offer adult classes as well as fitness classes. Miss Dawn and her staff want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
I'm always so amazed by their energy that they can dance and walk and march and all. And what a beautiful float they have. Look at that.
It's got underneath the truck, I hope you can pick it up on this aerial. Underneath the truck, they've got spinning lights as well.
Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's illegal in Montana. A lot of stuff that's illegal in Montana.
Big smiles, having a lot of fun there.
Yeah, they're getting a close up on the lights with the cameras there. Again, 3 cameras, no waiting.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Following up, Fellowship Church. It's a body of believers who, to the best of our ability, love God, love others, and make disciples. We gather as a church on Wednesdays and Sundays. Fellowship Church.
A lot of kiddos on that float too coming up. You're about to see it. There you go in the distance. You see Fellowship Church making its way right in front of the stands, and they are actually followed by C.O. Wilson Middle School cheerleaders and the Little Ned mascot.
Yeah, the Bullpup cheerleaders.
Hey, it looks like the cheerleaders doing the work. Little Ned's enjoying the ride.
C.O. Wilson Band is composed of over 170 7th and 8th grade students. They perform throughout the school year, football games, parades, and other places, and earn superior again at the UIL events.
And following that band, we continue with C.O. Wilson. You're about to see the C.O. Wilson Middle School Student Council consists of 55 members. There they are right there in 5th through 8th grade. The Bullpup Student Council is a service organization that supports the students, teachers, and the Nederland community. They kicked off the 2021 school year with a Bullpup camp for incoming 5th grade students. Look at them right there. The camp gave the 5th graders a chance to make new friends, walk the halls of the musical, and play games. The following month, the student council sponsored the Chick-fil-A, a teacher breakfast. That is great stuff.
Behind them, Diversity United. It's a student organization at Nederland High School that spreads awareness, understanding, and appreciation for varying cultures, peoples, and heritage in the school. And then Keeley Jardell School of Dance. All forms of dance offered. Classes from ages 2 to 18 have been in the community for 32 years. Keeley Jardell School of Dance is also the home of the nationally ranked competition team. Keeley Jardell and her husband Bill love being a part of the community and sharing the arts with all. Keeley is also the founder of the Mid-County Performing Arts Company. And of course, they're doing Whimsical Christmas second weekend in December this year. And I think all the school kids from Nederland will be going over to Whimsical tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah, and in fact, on Thursday, we'll have a preview of them on the morning show. So if
Oh,
you get
there
up
you go.
early, definitely watch them.
Exceptional Energy Center in Port Arthur is a freestanding full-service emergency room that is open 24/7 for any emergency, anytime. A convenient location on Highway 365 in front of Central Mall.
And there's the Cavalcade Queen representing Cavalcade this year, the 69th Queen, Kristen Ebert from right here in Nederland. And I get to MC the Cavalcade each year, and Kristen and all the princesses this year, they were a great contestant. Always enjoy it. And this is the Nederland High Fishing Team.
Yeah, you talk about a unique group. They're an organization that focuses on fishing techniques while learning the skills of being on a team and assisting the community. 29 anglers along with a team manager, and they are a UIL team.
Oh, that's exciting. And I bet they're very good.
Miss Fit Fitness is an all-women's fitness facility located at the corner of Nederland Avenue and Port Neches Avenue, offering group training classes suitable for beginners to athletes. The sisterhood and women empowerment is an experience you will not have anywhere else.
I have several friends that participate in that, and they just think it is fantastic. They do good solidarity.
RT Technical is a certified, women-owned business in Nederland with a fabrication facility where we construct buildings, solar skids, and three-sided shelters to house analyzers and electrical equipment. They have several field groups with industrial, electrical, and instrumentation abilities that include capital construction and maintenance projects.
And RT Technical, they have several entries in this. They're a big group and some really cool stuff. Oh my goodness, they have, look at that cool car.
I want that car. I had a model of that in 1964. I want that. Oh yeah, there you go. Great picture of it. Great picture of that car.
Wow.
There you go. That wasn't my stomach. That was that engine.
Let's see, if we had that candy, we wouldn't have the stomach problem. And of course, now we have the St. Charles Catholic Church, where we offer a wide variety of programs and organizations, ranging from Bible studies, kids and youth, and actual choir. Now, St. Charles is approaching 100 years as a parish in Nederland and have more than 1,800 families registered and are continuing to grow.
And we cheer on the front of their float. These are the Nederland Youth Football Association cheerleaders. All of them together, every youth football cheerleader group together.
Oh, that is great. And they are excited to be part of this parade. And it's, it's fun for us watching, but being in the parade is even extra special for all these participants. They really enjoy it.
Following up, Crapo's Barbershop, 1116 Boston Avenue, open 9 to 5:30 Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 11 on Saturday when Angel can get over there. Walk-ins only, though, at Crapo's Barbershop. Been there for a very long time.
And you know what? It's quick with me, though. I don't have much hair to deal with, so it's a quick visit.
And on the low boy here, the Nederland High School Choir and Ned and Company. It's a performing group. Ned and Company goes all over the different schools, different areas performing, singing, and a song and dance group in high school. Ned and Company.
And just in case you haven't figured out, we are about to enter an election year in local politics, and we have another candidate here for Commissioner Precinct 2, Kerry Erickson. Kerry is a longtime employee of the county. In fact, he's the Human Resources Director, and that's Kerry right there. He is one of the candidates that's running for the Precinct 2 seat. So it's going to be a busy election year, but it's good that they can all come together today and participate.
Tanner Jill Purser, 2020 Tiny Miss Nederland Heritage Festival winner. Tanner's got looks like a fur coat and a sash on. That's the way the well-dressed winners are going tonight.
Oh, exactly.
HOSA, officially known as the Future Health Professionals of Nederland High School, the career and technical student organization there, dedicated to preparing students for careers in the health science career cluster. The mission of HOSA is to empower its members to become leaders in the global health community through education, collaboration, and experience. And NHS currently has 45 HOSA members and is growing every year. Sponsored by Ms. Kim Nelson and Ms. Carly Block.
And I think now you're seeing the American Air Systems, Inc., founded in 1982, pride themselves in striving to provide the most prestigious sales, service, and residential and light commercial installations for carrier air conditioning equipment, along with Generac Home Standby generators for all. Oh, and I think you've got some karate kids coming in.
Tiger Rocks Martial Arts, teaching life skills and personal development. And, you know, self-discipline is one of the hardest things for some kids to get, but martial arts really helps them learn.
It's really great. It's definitely, like you said, it's not only for something to learn for them to defend themselves, but also discipline is key. And look at them. They are enjoying their little ride tonight.
Although,
Our community has grown, and we've branched out. Anyone in Hardin, Jefferson, and Orange County can be a part of the MCT Credit Union family. Come experience the credit union difference with us at MCT Credit Union, where we never stop growing.
Since 1985, Sheffield Productions has been the videographer of choice in Southeast Texas.
now we have coming up Jeff Brannick running for county judge. Jeff Brannick is running for re-election in campaign 2022. Now, is that a rocking chair the judge is in?
Well, he's there with his lovely wife, Sherry, and look, they seem very comfortable on there. And of course, yes, Jeff Brannick is running for re-election. He's been a county judge for a bit, and obviously he is also from the Mid-County area, from neighboring Port Neches.
Next up, a good float, a very well-decorated float, a merry-go-round daycare and preschool. They're a Nederland-owned and operated facility that strives to create a safe and loving environment for children to learn and grow. Located at 921 South 12th Street in Nederland, help develop and teach young children from infancy through pre-K. Inspire children to be kind, resourceful, and empathetic, which is the big thing we did in middle school. We strive to make AMGR the happiest place on earth.
Look at that, and they are teaching. They have some great characters. That's very neat.
Kona Ice, oh, I love these guys. Of East Beaumont, America's favorite mobile shaved ice truck, serving and giving back to Southeast Texas. They do fundraising for schools, sports groups, birthdays, weddings, and corporations, and more. And they're mobile. They're fun. They're out 7 days a week booking snow cones and co-op festivals near you.
And very unique snow cones, too. They really have.
And look, the dancing penguin. I mean, how can you turn down a dancing penguin? 5 Point Credit Union. For 86 years, 5 Point Credit Union has kept the community at the heart of what they do. We're proud to be a member of this community and wish happy holidays to everyone.
Mike wants to pick them up a little further down this way, maybe as a little bit more. Okay, where do you want to go?
And now we have Glory Beach Boutique celebrating their 7th year as Nederland's upscale consignment boutique. Glory Beach is honored to support the Nederland Chamber of Commerce in this year's light and Christmas parade. The owners Anthony and Paul Leite have been loading up their grandchildren and, of course, their parents for this fun-filled event almost every year since 2014. And they are wishing everyone a Merry Christmas from the Glory Beach family.
Now coming International Finance and Tax. We provide tax service for individuals and businesses. We also provide tax resolution, financial planning, bookkeeping, and payroll service. We got the Dalmatian look going on this
They do.
one.
I was going to say, are they in their PJs? No, they're in their. But that's the fun thing about Christmas. You can literally go and float in your PJs.
Oh, yeah, you can do that very easily. Of course, the Dalmatian, my wife's watching all the Dalmatian movies right now on Netflix, so that fits right in.
You know, that's another thing. All the great movies that are out during the holidays. You know, it's just stress-free, and you can enjoy some just quality entertainment. And this is Jefferson County 4-H Club. 4-H is an exciting youth program that helps young people learn how to do new and interesting things by learning, by doing projects. Jefferson County has 7 clubs throughout our county offering many different projects like cooking, sewing, photography, dog training, and shooting sports, among others. Call the Jefferson County Extension Office for more information. I think I need to learn all of those things, especially cooking, because I love to eat. I just can't cook.
Vitality Wellness Med Spa. Their hours are from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., offering facial services, Botox injections, massages, all sorts of permanent makeup. They're located on Nederland Avenue. Vitality, Wellness, Med Spa, a medical spa. There you go.
Yeah, permanent makeup. I could use that.
MCT Credit Union family. Come experience the credit union difference with us at MCT Credit Union, where we never stop growing.
The School of Montessori, I've got a history with them. My kids went through that. My wife worked there for a while. A nonprofit, parent-owned school operating half-day nursery and preschool, and also full-day kindergarten classes. The School of Montessori in Nederland.
Yeah, great education. I grew up in the Bel Air in Houston, and there was one just a few blocks away, and just offered great education.
It's a nice-looking low boy for the Montessori kids.
Yes.
They're learning how to throw candy.
Big white truck.
Hey, that's very important.
I hear some music. Faith Tabernacle, Apostolic Church. Pastor Caleb Rule and the congregation of Faith Tabernacle wish to invite you to join them for worship and experience the life-changing power of the Holy Ghost. Our Sunday services include fun-filled Sunday school for all ages at 11 o'clock, an evangelistic worship service beginning at 2. They hold a variety of services throughout the week. Tuesday Bible study, Wednesday church services both start at 7:30. And for our local Hispanic community, we hold Spanish service on Friday nights, followed by refreshments and fellowship.
And they have several entries, as you can see, some great music, and they are having fun. All the participants are throwing candy, they're dancing, and really enjoying this beautiful evening.
They also offer classes for alcohol chemical dependency, parenting, and anger management. All classes are completely free of charge and are approved by CPS and CASA. Classes are taught in a loving and welcoming environment. Please consider visiting us and help us share the joy of God's goodness and love this holiday season.
They have quite a contingency. I think they have 4 or 5 entries in this parade. Definitely really enjoying their time there.
Feliz Navidad.
Yes.
Q Angel.
Yes.
Angel, you can sing it? I'll play it on guitar if you sing it.
We need to go. Hey, we need to be an entry in the parade next year with that.
That might be the end of all time right there.
Mike's not having that. And this is Ace Handyman Services. Ace Handyman Services bringing helpful to your house, get your home ready for the holiday. Hey, I like that little house right there they have on the trailer.
Yeah, that if I was in charge, that's about what my house would look like. Fortunately, I've got a son-in-law who goes to Ace and knows how to do that stuff. Again, we want to thank our friends at MCT Credit Union for sponsoring this webcast. Sheffield Productions in association with the Nederland Chamber of Commerce and the annual Nederland Lighted Christmas Parade.
You know, I'm glad I'm here with you in a great seat, but if I were at home, I can't think of a better way to do just enjoy it. It's warm, and you're watching this great production by Sheffield.
Bolton Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, new and used vehicle sales.
You could run the long.
Owner Mark Owens, Bolton. Look at that beautiful blue truck, man. It shines so well in those lights tonight.
It's very nice.
County can be a part of the MCT Credit Union family. Come experience the credit union difference with us at MCT Credit Union, where we never stop growing.
Since 1985, Sheffield Productions has been the videographer of choice in Southeast Texas. Important family events, including recitals, local drill teams, and airing sports on all our local channels, as well as Fox Sports Southwest, all created with an artist's eye. Contact Mike through the Sheffield Productions website to preserve your next memory. Sheffield Productions.
Hey, what's going on? It's Nathan here with S2S S2S.TV.
What do you think happens when you die? What's on the other side?
I believe that you're just watching people below.
That is what you're putting your hope in. And that's what Jesus is. He is our parachute.
When are you going to put your trust in it? When?
Now, S2S.TV, Seek to Save Ministries, the function, number one, is to reach the lost. That's our function. We're going to do it.
That's what, did you see the replay flash up there for a second? That's what this whole thing is missing. We need to have live replay.
Oh, that would be fantastic. And look, and I love there's a little gap right now in the parade, but it's still continuing. But what it's neat, it's giving the kids a chance to collect all that candy that was left. So actually the gap is working pretty well.
Yeah, the city council is very happy with this because they don't have to hire the street sweepers.
Right.
You know, they come up, the kids pick up everything. It's kind of like my little fuzzy dog that I used to get the dust bunnies under the bed and everything like that. I just send her under there. She cleans it all out. She's perfectly happy. Of course, my wife gets upset.
It's kind of like give it to Mikey.
They give it to Mikey. Yeah, well, Mikey isn't eating much anymore. Skinny Santa, he's taking this to heart.
Oh, he's looking great. He really is.
Our friend Mike Sheffield, who, again, he does so much. The recitals. I mean, if you need something video to recital, dance, he does birthdays, he does weddings. He's never done a birth. We talked about that once. I think the slow motion replay of the birth would be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Maybe not.
And you know what I love too about Mike, he watches the news a lot, which helps because he has a keen eye, and if there's anything that he needs to correct us, he does, and I appreciate that because I'd rather hear it from Mike than some of our other viewers.
He gives you that text right in the middle of a
I love it.
newscast.
I love it.
Do Good Federal Credit Union, our friends right here. They've got the hatchback up. I think they're throwing. Yeah, there they go. They're throwing candy out of the back. Do Good Federal Credit Union, a combination of DuPont and Goodrich.
Oh, I never.
That's where Do Good came from. It was Good Do, which didn't make much sense. They finally figured out you reverse it.
Yeah, Do Good's much better than Good Do.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that one, I'm sure. We'll have to edit that one out of the archive.
Yeah, right. But for those watching live, they got some.
Yeah, they got that special moment.
Yeah, they got that. That's the key to watching live. You get the
live and free. That's what Sheffield Productions did with the football webcast this last season, and we're looking forward to 2021 because Mid-County Madness is going to be at Bulldog Stadium.
Oh, that's right.
Should have that new press box up. You saw all the construction over there. Do you still walk at Bulldog?
You know what? Lately, I've actually been going to. You know what? I need to walk outside. I've actually been on the treadmill at Exeter.
Well, there you go. That's probably better right now. The Nederland High School tennis team has 40 members, and they are in this year's parade on their little flatbed right there. Several parents are helping. The Nederland High School tennis team has been very successful the last 30 years. In 2019, the spring boys were state champs, and the girls were the state runner-up.
That's fantastic. Congratulations to them. There they are. They're having a fun time.
Yeah, they're going to try and hit me with candy. Sparkle and Company Florists, a full-service florist located in the heart of Nederland, family-owned and operated. Their staff is ready to assist you with flower orders, events, gifts, and so much more. Call them or stop by their location at 1217 Boston Avenue. Merry Christmas. I like to run that in.
Here comes Nature's.
And now we have Nature's Federal Credit Union would like to wish its family, friends, and community a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. They do a lot for the community too. And I have not, Charlie, I don't know if you've gone, they have a beautiful new location there in Port Neches. That's very nice. It took a bit because obviously there was a delay with that explosion, but now it is looking beautiful. I walked in there and I was just so impressed. You know,
a fantastic centerpiece there for the administrative offices and everything. And it's right there in the middle of everything in Port Neches.
Very convenient. And this group coming up, it's such a great group, does so much with helping families with fundraisers when they're in need. The Southeast Texas Circle of Hope is a nonprofit 501c organization that has assisted folks in the area when in need. And it's been in operation for 12 years. Some helped 95 plus families, and with $1.7 million over the nearly 12 years it's been in existence. And actually, right now, this is Beaumont Emergency
and they're
Hospital.
together. They're with the Beaumont
that's
Emergency Hospital.
fantastic. Oh, that's
BEH
great.
is a full-service hospital located on College Street in Beaumont, I-10 and College. And look at that truck. I mean, I
Oh, my
want to
goodness.
watch my football games on
Oh,
this.
that's fantastic.
Can we get them
Look at
back next
that.
season? Uh-oh, here comes candy for the
they're
judges.
getting candy for us. I love it.
Now that's an elf that wants to win.
Yes.
Hey, the Golden Triangle Emergency Center, freestanding emergency center, locally owned and operated.
And now you're seeing Hillcrest Baptist Church, located on Park Drive right here in Nederland. And look at that, a beautiful display there with the Christmas tree and some nice Christmas music.
Now, this is a unique group here, the Jack and Jill Storybook Company, character entertainment company. They do birthdays and events. They have princesses, superheroes, fairies, and they also do face painting.
Yeah, and look, we have there they are right there. That's great. I mean, I think we have Cinderella, a superhero. Oh, Captain America. That's Captain America.
Yeah, he just hit me with a piece of candy.
Well, at least it wasn't Thor with his hammer.
That's right.
That could have been dangerous.
The 31st Street Christmas Block Party. Individual, they got the Christmas lights and music. David Kelly is there, and they're running this all in memory of their of David's father, Jerry Kelly. The 31st Street Christmas Block Party. Well, Angel, we're almost done. I see a bunch of flashing lights down there. We've got about 100 yards here as the kids have to go out and take care of all the candy. A lot of candy in the last 5 minutes. There,
really, yeah, and it really helps with these guys because they clean it up. And you're right, Charlie. No street sweepers necessary. I mean, look at that.
And we'll be back in just a minute. We've got a couple of more of our commercial sponsors, but I do want to pick Angel's brain about the coming year. So that'll be the spoiler. See y'all in a minute.
Our community has grown, and we've branched out. Anyone in Hardin, Jefferson, and Orange County can be a part of the MCT Credit Union family. Come experience the credit union difference with us at MCT Credit Union, where we never stop growing.
Since 1985, Sheffield Productions has been the videographer of choice in Southeast Texas. Important family events, including recitals, local drill teams, and airing sports on all our local channels, as well as Fox Sports Southwest. All created with an artist's eye. Contact Mike through the Sheffield Productions website to preserve your next memory. Sheffield Productions.
So I was checking with Angel as far as things that are happening, but we do have is this? Oh wow, this is a seal. I've got CDL Fitness.
Wow! Oh wow! These are some, and we have the Grinch, and I think it looks like Winnie the Pooh to me.
Tanya Castellan, Realtor. TJ Castellan, a team of young professional real estate experts who are up to date with all the newest and latest marketing and negotiating strategies. They're an established team, been awarded multiple awards for their hard work.
Okay, check this out. Look at this guy. He's all lit up. He looks like a Power Ranger or wow, or Transformer.
It looks like a Transformer.
Like a Transformer for
in
sure.
disguise. Travis Talent Agency, an individually owned farmers insurance agency. They do home, auto, windstorm, flood, and life. This almost looks like an army truck coming through here.
It really is. Yes. Wow. Oh, and look at the big snowflakes. Oh, that is a real pretty tree with the.
Compassion Hospital, founded in 2007, Compassion Hospice, has served thousands of Southeast Texans and their families during the most difficult times. We are the highest rated hospice in the area for quality of care based on family rating.
And, we were talking about what's coming up in the new year. Well, 2022 is going to be an election year, and I think we have several candidates coming up. One
Gordon
is
Freeze.
Gordon Freeze. He's running for judge. And he has a good arm to get that candy to us. We appreciate that.
He's running for judge at 317th District Court, running as a Republican to be the next judge there. Born and raised in Nederland. Jiffy Trophies. Jiffy has been open since 1959, specializing in awards, customization, and engraving.
And now this Fit Fuel. This Fit Fuel takes the stress out of eating healthy. Our restaurant has set out to make healthy habits easier and more convenient. We prepare all of our meals in a health-conscious way using healthy oils and nothing fried. This Fit Fuel has many options, so come in and join. I think it's a new location here in town, too.
The Mexican Heritage Society of Port Arthur is a 501 nonprofit. They generate their funds from an annual fiesta along with local sponsorships to help provide scholarships to the youth of Southeast Texas of Mexican descent.
And the fiesta is always so much fun.
Got a lot of balloons on this next float. You can see the kids out there getting all the candy under the watchful eyes of their parents.
Yes, this is a very interactive float coming.
Here's Fit Fuel Mid-County. We were looking for them. Okay.
There they are right there. They got all the balloons.
And this is the Seek to Save TV. It's an evangelism ministry. They exist to reach the lost for Christ, inspire the church to do the same, and equip the church to fulfill their great commission in their lives. S2S TV has a new vodcast and webcast on YouTube, and they also have an app and a website. Look at the battleship here, man. STS TV.
It's really neat being in media. I like how now there's just non-traditional sources, but it gives people a lot of options, including Sheffield Productions.
That's right. Live on YouTube. Whoever would have thought we'd be able to watch Friday Night Football?
Right.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles. Eagle Riders are a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to helping people within our community. Our members volunteer their spare time to help other organizations with their fundraisers, helping the homeless, and adopting our senior citizens at Christmas time. A very family-oriented group, and we call ourselves the Eagle Rider Family. The motto of the Fraternal Order of Eagles is people helping people.
They do a lot of good, and they raise to get toys for Christmas. They had a little fundraiser here on Nederland Avenue, and I got to learn more about them because I always stop. There's a link in a drink.
They've got the Grinch locked up. MKC Solutions provides HVAC services to all of Southeast Texas. But you got a green truck, you got to have the green Grinch.
Exactly. And look, but the Grinch seems pretty happy even though he's locked up. Maybe he's just in timeout.
Well, this is a beautiful float here. Decorated the truck and the lowboy. Calvary Baptist Church. 1950 style float, rocking with Jesus, shaking it up since 1956.
I like that.
They got everybody dressed like they're in the 1950s, rocking with Jesus. Acadian Ambulance, they are very familiar here in Southeast Texas, working all of the football games. Proudly served the citizens of Southeast Texas for over 13 years. But they began in 1971 in Lafayette, Louisiana, with only 8 employees. Now there are over 4,000 employees
Isn't that amazing
operating
how it's
throughout
grown?
Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi.
It has grown so much. It's amazing. And you see Acadian everywhere.
Knowing life matters is the motto the employees live by every day in serving their community. Indorama Ventures is a chemical plant located in Port Neches. Used to be known as Huntsman.
I do remember that, yes.
They've got the victory wagon. Boy, you're going way back there with this one. Look at this.
That is very cool. Look at that.
Kids, that's what fire trucks used to look like.
Yeah. Now they're really fancied up.
A lot of bright lights on this truck. Inside Out Twinning Studio. They have a big love for our Bulldogs. It is owned and operated by Nederland alumni. Excited to march and spread their Christmas cheer, but also happy to have an opportunity to practice in front of a crowd before they go perform at Disney.
Oh, my
Inside
goodness.
Out Twirling Studio. Here they are.
Wow, This is pretty amazing. So they're going to Disney, but we get the preview. This is really nice.
They have performers from ages 3 all the way up to collegiate level.
How cool is that? Oh my! They're going to have a great Christmas going to Disney.
Disney has a great, taking care of the bands. Numerous bands from this area have been to Disney, marching down in front of Magic Kingdom. Wow,
How beautiful! Yes, that is definitely something they will never forget. And I'm so impressed with these twirlers and dance teams. They have to do the route of this parade, and that's a long route. Nederland Avenue is a long stretch.
Yeah, my job was always to stay on the outside and make sure that nobody got hurt by the candy. So I took every piece I could.
You have to. It's protection. Your quality control.
The City of Nederland. Their year's theme is a Harry Potter Christmas. City employees and their families are on the float, and they do want to wish the community a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, that is so cool. And now the Nederland Independent School District, Charlie. These are your folks.
Yep, Charlie Polk is driving it. Look at everybody on that bus. That is all of the bus drivers. Merry Christmas from NISD. Look, there's Stuart Kieschnick he's trying to hit you.
I know.
Dr. Kieschnick, hey, bud.
Hey, Dr. Kieschnick.
Got to be nice to him. He used to sign my checks.
Oh, of course. You definitely.
This is the Wesley United Methodist Church. They are promoting their live nativity that they have every year.
Which is beautiful. It's if you get a chance to go, definitely. If you're watching at home and get a chance, this is a great thing to do. And Christmas time. And I'm getting excited because Santa Claus is coming to town.
Whoa. Song cue? No. Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus riding on a Nederland Fire Department truck.
Oh, my. This is, of every Christmas parade, my favorite part. And sadly, it's the end, but it is with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. It officially means Christmas is here.
It has been a great parade. Again, a shout out to Fast Break number 2, the owner Scott Rand taking care of us in this area. We also want to thank the Mid-County Teachers Credit Union, our parade sponsor, the City of Nederland Police Department, and the Fire Department for their help. We want to thank Advanced Auto for their use of parking lot and power, Airport Gulf Wrecker Service for the flatbed truck we are standing on, Southeast Texas Starters for the use of the golf cars, Leslie Reagan Photography for photographing our parade, United Rentals for putting up the light posts all around the place. And again, our 3 judges, they're going to have a tough job to do, and they'll be announcing this later on.
I know. It's so exciting.
Well, again, as you can see there, Angel San Juan, you got top billing, buddy. That's the way it ought to be. Well, and Charlie Jehlen, we want to thank y'all for being with us. Spread the word. If you're watching this live, this is going to be archived on the Sheffield Productions channel of YouTube. Watch it again, and we will see you next year at the 2022 Nederland Annual Lighted Christmas Parade.
Merry
So long.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That was so much fun.